So just relax and just tune into this year 2026. Okay. Look at your life right now, like who you are, where you are right now, as a moment in time. Like, because it's very important to know where you are when you want to reach somewhere. Okay, you might have a vague idea about what you want to create, how do you want to feel like, but to reach there, you have to know where you stand right now, right? So just take a moment to root yourself, to ground yourself, and just notice. You don't have to go into the details of it, but just relax, calm yourself, and be where you are at this time. Be who you are completely, and everything that does not allow you. Okay, whatever uneasiness is there right now, let all of that dissolve, all the uneasiness, whoever is having uneasiness or any kind of distraction is going on at the back of your mind, um, whatever day's stress, whatever that is, okay, we are taking this time to release all of that so we can make the most of this time. And now just open up like a window in front of you, like you're opening up a beam of light or something like that, which is the year ahead. Okay, it's 2026 is the year ahead. And though it's not too much about the number that, okay, it's 2026 or this or that, anything like that, but it's time. Okay, we don't know how much time we have in life, right? We always say it's the currency which we don't know how much we have left, right? You desire to reach from this point A, where you are, to a point B at some point in life. Okay, that is how you would like to feel. There are certain kind of experiences which you would like to have, and sometimes you may not have anything clearly in your head also. Okay, for some people, it's very, like as Yasin Bhai said, to be confident. It's very clear, like wants to be confident. Okay, but for some of you, it could be very, very energetic that, okay, I want to feel more relaxed in the coming year. Okay, I want to feel, or I want to uh, reduce my anxieties or something like that, you know, or I want to be a better parent. I want to be, and you may not know exactly what better parenting means. We don't know that, but you just want to be better at it, right? In whichever way it takes you. Um, so all of that is there. So now just open up a beam in front of you, and suppose you have like a genie, okay? You have a genie, and the genie is going to grant you three wishes. You have these three wishes. You can ask anything, okay? What would you ask for? What would be your things? What are the top of your head things that you would like to create or change? Try to feel it, and expand more than what you have already thought so far. Okay, expand it more. Like, to give an example, say Supriya has three restaurants right now, or whatever that is. Now, if you think of 10, okay, whatever it is, you think of like 10x more, you know. Try to open up the horizon. Try to look deeper. Like if you're looking at better health, then okay, you can, your goal can be, I want to start a gym, start gymming every day, or I want to start doing eating healthier food. But don't limit over there. Limit at, I want to do a trek in Himalayas. Or I want to be that fit, or I want to feel so much vitality throughout the day, or I want to go to the extreme, the best case scenario in that area of life. Like something which seems impossible, something which is in your impossible zone at this moment. What is so impossible for you? Anybody who's getting an image in mind or an idea or a thought, then please share it. It will also help others to get more ideas. Yes,
That's
Yasinbhai, you want to
okay.
share
Go ahead.
something?
Yeah, yeah, sure. So what I imagined was, so right now I am uh, quite occupied in my business. Okay, and what I imagined was that uh, I am providing services in entire Gujarat. Okay, covered a lot of cities and districts all over, and that my business has grown so big that I'm not even involved or not even taking care of day-to-day operations. What I'm doing is just I am doing looking at these statistics. Last month, okay, these were the figures. This month, these are the figures. Now, how do we adjust?
So what you're saying is that you are
This is going on
delegating
in my
now.
mind.
You are delegating now,
Yes,
right?
yes,
You're delegating, you're getting a lot of free time
correct.
with your family, right? You have
Yes,
cracked it in some way and you are able to create more quality time with your family. You're not too busy anymore,
yes,
right? And a
yes.
sense of relaxation with that thought that, okay, it's all taken care of, you know,
Exactly.
that
Yes.
kind of satisfaction or feeling inside, that that Shanti wala feeling or satisfaction feeling,
Correct. Correct.
right? Okay. Okay. Great. Who else wants to go? We are going to, when we do the meditation towards the end, you will be doing it exactly for what you have seen or what you want to look at. Along with it, I will definitely add in health because that is on the list of everybody, right? Who doesn't want that, right? So we will add in good health into that. And along with that, we will fine tune it according to what you want it personally, what kind of a change you want personally. Who wants to go? Cherian, Kshitij?
May I?
Yes, 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 please.
So, I mean, I have a little macro problem. I don't know if it's relevant, but when I meant peace, I'm quite affected by things happening around.
Hmm.
When I read about what's happening in the US, and I just recently read just before logging in actually that European countries are preparing for war. The religious drama that's happening in India, the capitalism problems, well, whatever is happening across the world, basically, what's happening in Ukraine, and there is this a little bit of uncertainty and fear in my head that, oh gosh, like there were my friends who were in Iran and who got trapped there. I was like, what's gonna happen? Like these are these massive macro things happening, and everything is so uncertain. There are people who are being killed brutally and suffering, it just bothers me. It
Mm,
bothers me.
mm.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, see, of course, that you are a very, very sensitive individual, right? And we all now literally have these antennas on top of us. We sort of gather this energy and we get into that mode, right? And I'm not saying anything wrong or right about it or anything, but you have to understand that war and peace, okay, or good and bad, they are the two polarities of human life. These are the polarities on this planet, and they have always existed. We know it, we know about it in this time when we read about it. Yes, we get to know about it, but it has always been there. That is how the whole world operates. There is, when we talk about now two sides of the coin, the light and the darkness, they go hand in hand. And when I'm saying this, no, I'm not at all trying to say that what's happening is good, or I'm not trying to justify it at all. Okay, it hurts. It hurts. And yet, with all these hurtful things, I often give this example of COVID. Okay, like somebody is having COVID. What will happen if you get involved and you go inside the room? You will also get COVID, right? Now, if you also get COVID, can you support that person who is already inside? No, you cannot. So you observe that yes, somebody is having COVID, but I'm going to stay outside of that. I'm not going to get involved in that. I'm going to step outside and see what I can do from here so I can support better. So, your role at this time, if it is calling you, right? If it is pulling you, like I'll tell you my story. Like for me at this point in time, I work a lot with cancer patients. Okay, because for me, after my father went through it, it's a very, very sensitive subject. Now I go and volunteer because I feel that pain. Right. So in my life, if I have to say, my role is about, I don't have to get involved into their lowness or their powerlessness or anything like that. Right. But I have to stand here, I have to hold my ground and support from here in the ways I can. So, with all of these things going on in the world, you find your place and do the best you can. Because if you get pulled down or you start feeling guilty, you start feeling the regret, then you will not be able to do enough. So sometimes in certain lifetimes, we are at the giving end, sometimes we are at the receiving end, and both are okay. It's about lifetimes, right? So in this life, probably in that area somewhere is your purpose. I hope that's likely answering your question.
Um, I think that's really very nice. What was the last thing about purpose? Can you repeat that?
So when we say na, if you have a calling,
Mm-hmm.
it will keep calling you,
Ah, okay.
right? Because if you're getting pulled to that kind of a
Mm.
thing again and again, when I see your Instagram and I see your posts, you're constantly involved in doing a lot of things for people, different kinds of things, right? So somewhere there is your role, somewhere there is your purpose, something which is giving meaning to your life, right? And yet, at this point, I would say you have to stay independent, not get carried away into that, not take their pain. Because if you take the pain, you will work through the pain. Okay, it's like COVID wala banda is trying to help the other COVID wala banda, right? We don't want to do that. You have to remain strong, stable, unaffected, emotionally centered. When you do that, you are not getting emotional about it, and yet you are able to do more for them. And this is the generosity of spirit. This is a generosity of spirit. This is when you share who you are, who you have become with the world.
Hey, thanks so much. Fabulous, huh?
Yeah, so we'll add that. We'll add that into because the moment you step out and observe, you will be able to do 10x more. I'm telling you, you're already doing a lot, okay? But it will multiply like a blast. It will multiply. Your method and your strategy and your everything will just multiply when you step out of the emotional baggage, which is theirs. It's their life, it's their journey. You have to focus on your life, your journey, what you are equipped to do, and do the best you can. Hannah, who else wants to go? Okay, let's talk about health and lifestyle. Okay. What do you feel like in health and lifestyle? Like, how do you want it? How do you want to feel? Yeah.
I think lifestyle-wise, this year I just want to flip the script, right? So far, um, it's just an organic evolution of things, and your life becomes organized around your work hours and so on and so forth. And I want to try and do the reverse. I want to organize work within the spaces of kind of whatever I want the lifestyle to be, right? And it might
Mm.
be workouts
So
in the
what is that lifestyle that you want? How do you want it to be?
How do I want it to be? I want it to be kind of easy mornings for deep work. I don't have a pet, so that's been on the list for a very long time. Having a pet changes a lot of your schedule, right? So walks is easier. Focus on personal health. So taking time for that in the morning, right? Prioritizing that rather than getting my emails done before 10 a.m., which is the current prioritization. Then regular meal times and switching off from work in a few hours, working in kind of two um 4-hour chunks, right, rather than working 8 hours continuously on a stretch or something like that, right, with a good break in between. Again,
Mm.
something physical, something to do with having the pet and so on and so forth. Reading a lot more consciously, traveling a lot more consciously, and not getting in the way of work essentially. So I think people have been living the remote life for a very long time, and in my profession, it seems like possible. So we'll try and see if remote is going to be possible, 100%.
Mm. So, see, when you are working with somebody, right, you had to slowly build up that trust to be able to ask for all these things.
Or you
And
could,
or probably you already have that trust factor. Or
or
because
you could
see,
just resign,
hmm?
or I could just resign.
Okay, that's another option. But if you want to make changes, like see, to make changes in yourself is like your job. You can do it immediately. Like, but when somebody else is involved, like you have to ask your boss to okay to give you for you just want to put it across, that this is how I would like to. So you have to start working very strategically, step by step, to reach to that point to be able to easily say that this works well for me and let's try it out. No, let's so that you have to build that rapport with whoever it is. That this is and slowly take it. That's a slow step by step process. Okay, but now if you want a pet and it's your own thing, it's just you have to just do it. Okay, and not keep on procrastinating, but just do it.
Yeah, then do what when you have to go to office? Pets are not allowed in Ahmedabad offices. I don't know about Bangalore now. Certain places they are, but
No, so pets stay at home, right? Pets will have to stay at home. You'll have to figure out the timings. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't have a pet right now, but you'll have to figure it out what works.
yeah.
Or yeah, go to in Ahmedabad. I just saw this cafe where you can work and no, it was a dog cafe only. Dog cafe near Bhopal only. I saw. I mean, I don't know, but you had to figure it out. But especially if you want a change in your office or something, it's a step-by-step process where you strategically have to slowly, धीरे धीरे करके, you have to do that. You have to start those conversations and take it there in a very gentle way. Right? And doable, but doable. It can be done. Right, over a period of 4 5 months you will reach that place where you are easily able to tell that this is what I'm looking for. Okay, who else wants to go? Cherian, Anuja, Madonna, Glyn. Who's going? The more clarity you get, the deeper and stronger focused work you'll be able to do while we do the meditation, if you have clarity.
I'll go.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's important to have multiple streams of income. You should not just focus on one source of income. So that is something I'd love to do in 2026.
Right. So this is also, I think, very relevant for everybody, right? Who doesn't want multiple sources of income, right? And let us look at these different sources. Like what would be the major sources of income? Like one is work, of course. Your main work would be. What are the other sources? Top of your head, what's coming up? What's top of your head? What are the sources of income?
You can have active sources and passive sources of income.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
so what else is possible? You don't need to grind. I mean,
Yes.
there are so many possibilities. So that is something I'd like to tap.
So tell me one or two such passive ways.
You park your funds somewhere where
Yes.
uh, they earn
Mm,
for you, basically.
mm,
They
mm,
invest funds for you, or someone else is doing you are a
mm,
silent there.
mm.
uh, you can I also feel that just earning in INR is not enough. You need to earn in a different currency also, because INR is getting crushed right now. So maybe a dollar income somewhere, that always is very helpful. So I also feel that we are in this age, maybe your early 40s or whatever, where it is your responsibility kind of to take things forward. So be it your older set of parents or your children who are growing up. So I mean, suddenly you are in that position where you need to do the things. So you need to be able to take your call, and you need to be in that position where you are able to do so. So it's very important to be able to call the shots.
Mm.
And you can only do that if you're not stressed about things.
Yes. Yes. So
So
see, money is power also, right?
exactly.
Money
Money.
is the currency of this planet. I mean, the Earth planet, money is the currency. Okay, there are other planets, maybe other life forms where it's not money as a thing, it's very energetic. Okay, and a lot of people like I talk with, and a lot of people who are on my call sometimes they are very energetic beings. Okay, so we tend to put money on the side and try to do good work, not take much, and all of that. And yet, in on this planet, money is the currency. Okay, and sometimes we So when we talk about multiple sources of income, sometimes in our head, we believe somewhere that this is the only way. Okay. And sometimes in your childhood, maybe you saw your father going through a loss kind of a thing, or you saw your house getting sold, you saw somebody being cheated in your family. Now these impressions, they are very, very strong, and then we shut down that particular aspect. Like, suppose somebody saw um, a piece of land which went into loss, or that piece of land went into court case or something like that, then that person will always not, I mean, always will not want to buy land. Okay, they will shut down that aspect, that no, land means court case, land, say you cannot invest in land. Those are the kind of belief patterns we start building. Okay, like sometimes people start believing that property means families breaking apart, because maybe they saw something in childhood. Sometimes, yeah, so all of these things, so whatever it is in your head, okay, whatever patterns which are not working for you right now related to finances. Okay. And in other countries, sometimes people say, oh, I can't take money from my parents. They have those set of beliefs that, oh, I can't take from them, I can't do this. All of those things, I cannot charge this much. All of those thoughts, whatever is coming up right now, whether you know it logically, whether you know it like clearly or not, but energetically, just let it out. Like, just, I'm asking all of these thoughts which are not helping to just release, dissolve, melt. All of these judgments. There's so much pain right now. All the pain related to money, all the pain, all of the pain. Sometimes, some people feel painful when there is too much money. They feel that, oh, I have so much money and I'm not doing enough for people. That pain is also there sometimes. Sometimes there is pain with money, for money. Some people feel, oh, I don't have money, I'm not able to do something for that person. Right? All the pain over here, which is actually holding you captive. It's not allowing you to thrive. Right? All of this pain, acknowledge it that yes, this pain is there. Sometimes there is pain that I'm working so hard and I'm not getting enough money. I'm working full day, I'm not getting enough. So there is a sense of injustice. Women especially have this a lot because there are work laws which are like that. So women do feel this pain a lot. There is gender bias, all of that. Revoke, recant, rescind, renounce, claim, destroy, and uncreate. All of this. More and more is coming out right now. Whoever is feeling this pain, feel it to the fullest, because the more you feel it, it will all get released. All of it will get released. It will just take 2 minutes, but even if it is paining or hurting somewhere, you're feeling heavy, allow that heaviness to come. That's a way in which it comes out and gets released forever. Don't hold on to it. So this will release for some time, and at the same time, I'm also asking the universe to open multiple channels for all of us, multiple channels to receive it. Could be money, it could be a gift, it could be jewelry, it could be land, it could be a very expensive piece of art, it could be something you receive from an ancestor, like ancestral property, or a lot of good funds, you receive your dividends and you receive the growth factor, whatever that is called in mutual funds, and all of that. All of these channels to open up for you with total ease and joy and glory. And everywhere, knowingly, unknowingly, you have rejected any of these gifts, knowingly or unknowingly. Like, कोई सामने से आके दे रहा है, like, take this, and you're saying, no, 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 I can't take. Okay? All of that. Revoke, recognize, destroy, and create. All of that. And just feel as if, there is the sun, okay? On top of you, there's the sun of gold, and the rays of sun from different angles, all these different channels, it's just engulfing you and coming to you, and it's filling you up. It's filling you up with gold. So the vibration of gold, the metal gold, is the vibration of the highest vibration of finances. So that's the vibration. So embody the vibration of gold. So when you embody that vibration, you receive more of that. And I'm also asking the universe to show you what it means to have complete peace with money. Peace with the money you have right now. Peace with your own self, because you are the greatest currency. You, yourself, your family, that is the greatest currency. Nobody or nothing, how much ever money, cannot replace you as a being. So you are the biggest currency. You are the gold. You're more than the gold. Because how much ever money you do, you are irreplaceable. No amount of money can replace you for your family, for your people around you. So you are that currency. And also understand that everyone around you, like if you have children, they are your currency. They are like your gold. So don't try to mix it up too much also, because this is also true. The money coming in is also true, and acknowledging that you too are gold, both are important. There are two aspects to it. You have a question, Glenn? Go for it. And sometimes people say, um, walk like a goddess or walk like a god. God के सामने क्या होता है? People just come and give money, right? Because you're bringing so much value to them कि people सामने से आके give you, you take this. So become that, embody that energy of giving so much value. Okay, that money is like it will come, give so much value to the world. Okay, and that's the combination of generosity of spirit, the money, sharing, receiving, gifting, becoming that vibration. Okay, who wants to go next? Yes, Cherian. Cherian, you want to go? I mean, you want to say? Glenn?
So, since you were mentioning about the best case scenario, I think clarity is not my strong suit at this point because it's too many things. I think too many goals and all of that, which I still have to, in a certain sense, narrow down, focus on, and everything. But I think three top of the head, there were three things that sort of came to my mind. I think, funnily enough, the first image that came to my mind was my parents. And with them, I don't know if it's something that everyone relates to, but we come from a situation where our hometown is filled with elderly people who are living by their self and not in the best of health. And there is a sense of dependency that we've nurtured over the years. So some kind of image where they're all smiling and sort of living very well, and from close or far we are able to see that. So I think, in at least in the specific cases that I'm looking at, it looks like an impossible scenario. um, them being able to do it or reaching that point doesn't seem realistic. But since you said go all in, that would probably also be one of the most happiest things for me. And not even happy, it's more of peace, right? So yeah,
Mm.
something that would keep me calm. So that was the first image that came. And I think in terms of self, there are two aspects which right now top of my head is there. One is writing. I've been writing for a really long time. I mean, more than almost 15 years. But I feel what came to me I've been doing, but I don't think I've put in time, energy to make it a craft, deep dive, and sort of expand the potential that I have and all of it. So I think, just imagining that probably a novel will come out at some point. Mm, this year seems, again, it's even hard to imagine, but yeah, let's say that work begins and there's a script in place and all of that.
Mm.
And physically, for me, I think it might be very specific, but High Rocks is something that has been very aspirational for me. Been active, working out always, but I don't think I've built the strength I would like. And I keep hearing stories of people who didn't ran a marathon, who had cancer, became cancer free, and then did these competitions and all that. So I think reaching a fitness which helps me to do a High Rocks individually is, I mean, actually cutting the finishing line. I think I would love to see myself getting to that point. So yeah, I mean, top of my head, these were three best case scenarios. Yeah.
Okay, all the guilt that you have related to
Yeah.
your parents,
Yeah.
okay, all the guilt that you are not doing enough for them, okay. See, guilt keeps you it's not the best place to be in. In fact, it's one of the lowest vibrations. If you see the vibrational chart,
Right.
right? Guilt comes at a very, very low end. Okay. And also, when you are looking at them, sometimes you're looking at them through your lens of guilt.
Hmm.
Okay. So,
Right.
when you look at it through the lens of guilt and you do something for them, even when you're doing something, it's coming from a space of guilt. To solve that guilt you're trying to do, and then you tend to overdo it. Okay. And then it gives stress to both the sides.
Yeah. Yeah.
They also feel the stress, you also feel the stress.
Right.
Okay. And so, first of all, see, guilt you have to let go, because guilt is a, what do you say? Um, uh, Chapy, what do you call it? It's infectious. Okay. It's an infectious energy. So, you will, um, so your kid is there, right? That energy might pass on to the kid in some way. We don't want to do that.
Right.
We don't want guilt to get into other areas of life. Like, to give an example, anger, okay? It's easy to understand. That's what I'm saying. A person can be angry at home in the beginning, or maybe at work. It starts from work. But then slowly their anger gets into home also. Then it gets into the third aspect, then fourth aspect. So it spreads across different areas. Like, you're feeling guilty with your parents right now. Tomorrow you might feel guilty that, oh, I didn't do enough for my child. Okay, then you'll feel guilty at work that, oh, I didn't do enough at work. Oh, I didn't do it. So it will cross, it spreads like that in other areas of life. So we don't want to keep that. It becomes like a pattern, it becomes like a loop. And then you don't know how to live without it because you've forgotten how to live without it. Right? So, all the guilt holding you captive, first of all, release all the guilt for everybody wherever you're feeling guilty about something that you could not do enough for somebody. Release all of that guilt. And also understand that you are on your life journey, your parents have their life journey. Okay, the universe is with you, the same universe is with them also. So you have to be in allowance of allowing the universe to do for them. Okay, and being in this mode of what else is possible, and sort of helping them also to be in this mode of what else is truly possible. Like, how much, what if thriving is possible even in that? Because if they see you thriving and they see you happy, that will also spread across. If you are anxious that, oh, mama, you didn't do this, or you didn't do that, oh, you forgot this, or you did, your anxiety is passing on to them. So, and see, it's natural sometimes. It's a family, right? You love your parents, so it's going to happen. It's a very natural thing. And yet it's not fully helping. It's not helping. So allow them to be who they are. You be who you are. You are an observer of their life. Right? And with as your kid grows up, it will become even more, because our kids are going to be doing things totally out of our control. Okay, there is no way to control. We are trying to keep them, in a certain way, but it's not going to happen. They live in another time, another space, our parents are from another time and space, we are never going to be able to change their thinking pattern. How much ever we try, it cannot, because they belong, it's like 20-30 years ka generation gap means it's almost a different planet. Your communication is different, the words you use are different, the way you think is different. So everywhere you are trying to match their world, or try to change their world, or try to influence them, all of that. And what if you can be in total allowance of them also to make as many mistakes as they can? Okay, sometimes we can see that, oh, they are making a mistake, they shouldn't do this, right? But they will do it. Like we often tell, Leo's parents also that, not now, but earlier, just like a year, 2 years back, that get a driver. It's such a simple thing. Just get a driver, but they will not get a driver, right? So it's not always very easy to convince them, though we can see that it's so easy to fix this problem, right? But they will not do it. And you can only do as much as you can. And at the same time, you don't have to feel guilty about it. Okay. Guilt takes up a lot of energy. So all the guilt holding you captive, all the guilt holding you captive, allow it to dissolve. And just look at it as guilt is an energy, okay? Fear is an energy, guilt is an energy. It's all just an energy. And energy is very flexible. You can change it. It's like, hot to cold. You turn on the fire and the cold thing becomes hot. It's the transfer of energy, right? So there's just energy, and I'm just asking the universe to change this energy, to transmute it into something greater. And if you are getting these images, right, then you can actually, even during the meditation, you can focus on these images of you like holding a book in your hand, that, okay, I have this book in my hand and it's published, and, and try to see the details of it. What was the third thing? You're doing the high rocks thing, whatever that image which you're getting, right? You see your body posture, like how you're standing, what kind of clothes you're wearing, what kind of energy you're embodying. If you can get an image of that, that's also a very good way to focus on the image and actualize it for you. Receive from that image and ask the universe that this is my goal. I don't know how much I have to work out, or how much I don't know if weight will be more or less. I don't know that. I just know this image. This is where I have to reach. So guide me. Guide me and take action based on that. Because we are a combination, right? We have to do energetic work as well as physical work. So whatever physically also we have to do, you take the action and keep your mind set in that direction. That's where I'm reaching. I will fail, I will fall down, I will miss a few classes, and yet I will get back to it, because that is my goal. You give the goal to the universe. So the universe has to give it to you. It's like that ask and you shall receive, right? So it's like you're sending that image to the universe. This is my ask. So actualize it for me, right? Simran, would you like to go? We can do very quickly now. Cherian, Madonna. We covered nice things. We covered different aspects. Yes, tell me.
Yeah. So when we growing older, our circle of people, friend circle, comes down, and maybe a few years back we had Facebook friends of so many people, and but when in reality, when you hit your 40s and going forward, you realize that people who align with your thoughts, people who can communicate with you in the same level of you, so that circle of friends is kind of getting in a very lower number. But outside we seems to be very social, and you'll have a lot of circles of people around, but eventually in the reality there are very less people who really understand you. You can have a real conversation on a day-to-day basis. So uh, I see an image where there's a lot of community that we are building, and when we going towards retirement, we have more circles of people, and a lot of people we touched, and they're also would like to have a circle of conversations,
Like
and
how soon are you planning to like retire? Like when is
I know
we
what I'm
have a lot
trying to.
of time.
Yeah, I mean, when I see people who are in that age now,
Hmm.
like our parents, so they don't have a circle of friends. They don't have a community at their native. The reason behind is that they haven't figured it out at that current of our age. What maybe I feel that way. So if I work on that now, I might have a circle of right kind of community at that point of time when I retire. So that is one thing that I look forward to have in a very long run, but it should start working towards it
Hmm.
now, kind of a thing. Yeah.
So what you said in your first sentence was that as we grow older, our circle reduces. Okay. Now this is a belief. You have made it in your mind that as we grow older, friends reduce. Now, if you believe that, that is exactly what will happen with you. If you believe that as I will grow, this will reduce, that's what will happen. But that's not the truth. That's not the truth. You just simply have to change your belief that I can make a friend, a new friend every single day. I can connect with people every single day with anybody at any time. When you start believing that, automatically, based on your belief system, you will start having friends. Because when you are so strong about that point of view, that's what you're creating on a daily basis, that I can't connect with people deeply, or I can't I don't have friends enough to have conversations, right? But the fact is you're not the only one. So many people feel the same way, that how do I make friends, especially if you move to another city, right? How do I make friends? Everyone is looking for more friends. All you have to do is open that conversation. Okay, and when you get vulnerable, the other person automatically starts getting vulnerable. Okay, and then in one or two times you meet and you figure out that yes, this is working or this is not working. Right, so there is an effort to have friendships. You have to spend time. You need to give your time if you want to have really good friendships. You have to invite them over. You have to make a plan. You have to do that. Like when I moved from Bangalore, from Ahmedabad to Bangalore at that time, I literally had nobody except like you guys, and we also met like rarely, right? But then slowly, like in my case, what happened, all the mothers of my daughter's friends, right? That is how it started. And then I started meeting more people, and then I have very good friends in Bangalore even now, and we do video calls even now. right? So we are so close. We do trips together. Like last year, we went to Goa together with Bangalore friends, right? So it is possible to make new friends at any time in life if you believe that you can. First, it comes at the belief level. It's the same thing what we say, no, I can, I will, wala. Like if you believe you can do it, you can do it. If you believe you cannot do it, you cannot do it. It's just there. And effort is there. Doesn't mean that effortlessly you're going to get friends. But all the places you visit, okay, wherever, like, and you're doing so many things, right? At Feel Home also, there'll be so many people coming. So it takes a very little effort. You have to open up. You have to open to be open to listen to their ideas and not be too choosy that okay, I can have only this friend who does exactly this and this and this, because you are never going to get that. You will have to be flexible. No age bar, no gender bar, no author, anything. No thought pattern bar. Like, even it's not necessary that they will have similar political views always. It's not necessary they will like similar things always. You know, like you enjoy some music, somebody enjoys. But, this point which you are bringing up about community is one of the most needed things right now. Because the communities are disappearing, literally. That togetherness is sort of disappearing now. People don't even call on their birthdays. Earlier, we used to at least call on birthdays, right? Right now, it's WhatsApp or it's an Insta post with them, right? So that call is also gone now. And everything has started becoming focused on social media, where you took the photos, where you posted that, and all of that. Right. So this point which you're bringing up about community is, I think, one of the most required things right now. The whole world needs it. The whole world needs to turn around in that sense. Talk more with people. Have genuine conversations. And you are actually one of the people who can do it. You have a space. You have all things ready there to be able to host conversations. That's exactly what you're looking for. And you will have to start it, right? That is how it is. You get that idea, you have to start it, and you want it. So you just do it. That's about, and you're already doing it, as I know, as I understand. You are doing it. You just have to step it up, like take it one level more.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, Chinnu?
Uh, so this year, I don't have any resolutions for this year. I do have a couple of goals, but what I'm focusing on for the year 2026, what I want to focus on is to shift out of a fear-based thinking to an abundance mindset, whatever it be, like be it health, be it wealth, be it taking care of parents, be it focusing on self. So I want to not kind of filtering, but I want to be careful with the kind of people I'm around. I mean, I the kind of people that are with me, or the kind of people I would want to be around. Again, be it at work, family, relationships, all of that. So I'm trying to work on that to shift my focus to an abundance mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So I do a bit of meditation and affirmations in the morning as well as before I go to sleep. Yeah, I would want to
So
do
see,
more of
this
it.
fear-based, it's like you grow based on your roots, right? if the roots are like, if you're rooted in fear, you know, you will grow out of fear. Like every decision you make, every choice you make will stem out from the root of fear. Okay, while if the roots are of abundance, every decision, choice, blah blah, everything, however hard or however stupid, illogical it may sound or feel to other people, but it will stem out of your abundance. Right? So, first of all, it's great that you could identify this, that you are observing yourself, that yes, I am making these choices out of a fear-based situation, right? And that is what you would like to change into abundance. So, in that sense, your point A to point B are very clear. Right? Like point A is this, point B is the abundance. And the feeling of abundance, which is seeping through every area of your life. You don't know exactly what it is like. It could be a house, it could be a better job, it could be, you don't know exactly what, right? But you know that it carries the energy of abundance. That's how you would like to, right? So,
Yeah.
so for that, there are basically two things you can do. One is you uproot yourself and go somewhere else. Okay, that is one choice. Another choice is you be so vibrant, okay, that your situation changes around you. Okay, you take it to such a level of abundance that no matter what around you, okay, it does not affect you. You become that walking, talking vibration of abundance. Then other people change, other things change around you. If they want to go, they do whatever they want to do. You be in your abundance. It's like being the sun. Sun doesn't care if you are taking sunlight or not, whether you want to go or you want to stay in sun or not. It's this plant wants to grow, nothing. I don't know, this example came to my mind, but basically, when you are the sun yourself, you do your thing abundantly. Others change, others want to leave, others want to do something, or others will also change along with you.
Yeah.
है ना? So we can add that in the meditation. You can take it to that. Yeah, Simran, would you like to go? Quickly, we can do a very quick. And then we'll do a quick 10-15 minute meditation. Okay, I think we'll just take a 2-minute break. You can drink some water. I'm online only. I'll just 2 minutes and we'll just come back and do the meditation. Okay? Yeah. Okay. I'm back. So just relax, relax, relax completely. Close your eyes if you can. And all the conversations we had, conversations come up, and somewhere it's all connected to all of us. So all of these things are somewhere relevant to all of us. We all feel all of these things in little degrees, a little more, somebody feels a little less, but it's all there for all of us. And all the thoughts you have about this call, about me, what will happen, will this really happen? Then all the kinds of thoughts or expectations or judgments or anything you have about what we're just going to do, all of that, let's put it aside for just next 10 minutes. Just relax yourself. Let's step into this with a sense of possibility, curiosity, an element of surprise, and let's see what's truly possible. And what if everything which we have put into our impossible bucket, like Glenn said, no, it seems so impossible. Whatever that impossible is, let us change that belief itself, the belief of it being impossible. And what would it take to cross that journey from the belief of impossibility to believing that it's possible and it can be done? And in fact, it's so easy. How much ease can we have as we step into that? And now just tune into your God, whatever belief system you have. Tune into the universe, into the consciousness, into your way of praying, your way of connecting with the universe. We all have a different way. So, whatever is your way, just invite them. And I am inviting all the energies of the universe, all contributive, the angels, beings of light, and all the elementals. Elementals are like glowing, sparkling energies. I'm inviting all of them to come here, be with us right now, and guide all of us. And I'm also asking the energy of the year 2026 to be here with us, and what else is truly possible. And just relax a little bit more and bring your attention to your heart space. Give a gentle smile to your heart. Just relax and give a gentle smile to your heart. And at this moment, I really thank all of you for being on this call. Because as we have these conversations, we show each other something. So feel a sense of gratitude for your own self. Gratitude for your own self, knowing that we all are very imperfect. We are all like this little broken, little wabi sabi, as we call it. We are all like that. And then we have these desires, and then we have these belief systems which sometimes work, which sometimes don't work. And we change things and we create things. And that's how we are. This is the human experience. We make mistakes, we feel guilty, and then there are moments of so much joy, even in simple things like playing a game, spending time with children. There's so much joy in small, small things, which we sometimes notice and sometimes we don't. But then this is who we are. And be in complete allowance of who you are at this moment. And now take a moment to observe yourself as a third person, that you are sitting where you are sitting, but now suddenly you are up in the sky, okay? You are up in the sky somewhere and you are looking at your own self, sitting there on this call. You can see yourself. Don't think too much about it. Just do it. Like, just observe yourself. And then observe yourself after 8 or 9 months down the line. Observe yourself 8 or 9 months down the line where you have already achieved what you desire. You have already achieved, like you have already achieved, say, multiple sources of income. You have already figured out how to create distance with your parents so that they are also happy and you are also happy and you're completely guilt-free about it. You have already learned to be in abundance, be in a state of abundance where you're just flowing. Money is flowing out of you, money is flowing into you. Your choices, your decisions, everything is glowing and flowing. And you have a brilliant community of friends. You're having these amazing conversations. And you have created a very peaceful lifestyle where you can choose how many hours you want to work. You are easily able to delegate to people. You're getting a lot of good quality time with your family, your friends, or you can travel at your own will. And you're feeling peace with who you are, like peace with your place in this world, with who you are, with your abilities. And you are at peace with money. You are at peace with your own self. You are at peace in all your relationships. You're feeling vitality in your body. You're feeling peaceful inside your own skin, inside your own body. So that's you, 8 or 9 months down the line. And you are here up in the sky, and you can see both of these, your current version and your future version. So observe your future version now. Observe your future version. How does your future version look like? Like try to see the smile on your face, the happiness, the joy, the peace you feel. Observe that. And then slowly step into that future version of yourself. Step into that. Embody that energy of happiness and joy and of the feeling of being fulfilled. Step into that energy. Feel the abundance. Feel the fearlessness. Feel the peace inside you. Feel the peace with the money you have. Feel the peace with the comfort and the people you have. And as you are feeling that now, with the same feeling, walk towards, as in your mind, like walk towards the present moment. Slowly, slowly, take a walk. Slowly, slowly, take a walk towards the present moment and bring that energy into right now. There could be moments of discomfort here as you are doing something new. You might feel a little tingling or a little headache or something like that, which is completely fine. Slowly walk towards the present moment and bring that energy right now. That what you want to create, the energy of that you're bringing in the present moment. And feel that strength and vitality in your body right now. And exaggerate it. And feel the yumminess in your body, like, oh my God, like, wow. Feel that wow. Feel that jumpiness and the excitement in your body. Like that sense of winning it, that, oh my God, I did it. I thought it was impossible, but I just did it. Get that feeling. Now, as you are stepping right into this moment with this energy, feel the gratitude, that thank you. Thank you for these possibilities. Gently open your eyes when you are done, because I want you to open your eyes with this feeling. Open with this feeling. Like, we don't want to keep this feeling only with eyes closed, but we want to be walking, talking, embodiment of this energy. Okay, gently open your eyes. I would like to know if you guys could actually go there and do it, or in what percentage you could do it. If anybody would like to share. Glenn, you want to share?
I
Could we
think,
do this?
yeah, to a certain extent, still consciously having to tell myself that it's okay, that you can, kind of a thing. I won't say it was very easy, but yeah.
So I'll be sharing the recording of this and do it again. I really suggest do it 3-4 times until you get like the total hang of it. Because that future image, what you see, that is the energy you want to embody. The moment you embody that energy, the vibration will change, and that is then what you will naturally manifest. Right? So when we make the energetic shift, it will take some time to integrate, to come into fruition, right? Because it has to actualize. It will take some time, but the more you do it, the more direction energetic you give, the more it knows where to go, to go to that energy of that image which you see. Anybody else? So this is the quantum leap, basically, for people. I mean, some of you don't know this, but this is the quantum leap where we go into the future. Okay, we take a leap into the future. We gather that energy and we bring it to the present moment. Right? This is called the quantum leap. And it's a very individual, it's specific to you based on what you want in your life. Right? Kshitij, would you like to share? I mean, you have already done 3-4 leaps, right? Previously, we have done some. So,
Yeah, I think it was midway for me. I can see the current self and the future self. The pulling is something I have to try and do again.
okay. The pulling, meaning?
The energy of the future into the
The
present.
energy of the future, yes. You have to keep on embodying it. First consciously a bit, and then it will start happening naturally. But I'm also just like asking all of your bodies and your third eye to remember that energy. Okay, to remember that and to show up whenever your body requires it. That energy to be, you can embody 24/7. What if you can just command, that this energy 24/7, like that. So then you become a walking, talking embodiment of that energy. So this is a thing which happens with practice. This is more like a taster. The more you practice, you can do it. Yeah, Chinnu, could you feel something?
I'm actually a huge fan of guided meditations. I mean, it makes it a lot easier for us to uh, visualize our future self. So, yeah, I would like to explore this more. I don't think I've done Quantum Leap, or maybe we have just had just one session.
Hmm.
But it's a nice feeling, and I would want to carry it ahead
Hmm.
throughout the year. So if you have any videos, and especially this recording itself,
Yeah. So also anybody over here who have not done even the one first call with me, then please let's do it. Whoever has not done, I'm not sure if you have done or not. We can do the first call at least. Yeah, whenever we can schedule the call, and you will get to know very clearly about what are your limitations and what is the future you can create. All the point A's in multiple areas and all the point B's in multiple areas, it will just open up. Like, oh my God, this is my life, and this is what this is where I want to reach. Right? So we can do that call. It's a free call. The first call is a free call where we understand and analyze, what the life is like. Cherian? Yasin Bhai, Simran, anybody would like to share? Supriya?
Yeah, I mean, it was really helpful and maybe not as difficult for me as some of the other people because we have been through multiple sessions already.
Right.
So yeah, thank you for this.
Yeah. Yeah, and the more you do this also, you must, or whatever images and all you see, you can add with everything other things that you're doing also. So these images you can focus on and actualize, right?
Right, right.
All right. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for being on this call. I will share the recording. And again, I'm inviting everybody to do the first call. Okay, I think over here, Kshitish has done, Yasin Bhai has done, nobody else has done that first call. So we'll schedule that. Okay, at some point, we'll schedule that call. And it'll be fun. It'll be nice. Hmm. Okay, so I'll reach out to you guys. And yeah, I was thinking of doing like anybody from here, have you ever tried doing that Brahma Muhurat meditation, like waking up at 3:30 a.m. or 4 a.m. and doing a 15-minute meditation? Anybody has done or explored that or would like to? Because I'm thinking of doing, yeah, bye Supriya, that's fine. I'm thinking of doing that. If you would like to join, let me know because I have done it straight for 40 days once and it was a game changer for me. That's when I lost weight also. So that was that time for me. It was really a game changer for me. So I'm planning to do it like a 5-day thing for people who want to join. You can go back to sleep also after doing that 15 minutes. So I'll send out a message for that. And if you would like, if you like, you can join that. Yeah, let's catch up again. Glenn, you seem to be very tired today.
No, yeah, I just having quite severe sinus.
Ah,
So, like, I'm kind of
right.
breathing a little hard. So, I guess it's showing on
Mm,
my face.
yeah. It feels you're unwell or something.
Yeah, I
But,
just travel, came back pretty cold
mm,
here, AC in the office, the
mm,
usual stuff. Yeah.
right. All right. Take care, guys. See you.
Okay, thank you so much,
Bye.
Priya. Thanks a
Bye.
lot. Good night,
Namaste.
Thank you,
everybody.
Priya.
Thank you for
Thank
being
you.
on.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye. Bye.